Hi, so welcome to another video for this video for this week. So today we're going to have a review about normal forces, free body diagrams, and one of the most I believe one of the most difficult is friction. Okay, so to start with the normal force, so we have to go back or interpret what's the most relatable, okay, thing that we can do with normal forces. So you might be already been into an extreme tower in Enchanted Kingdom. So for example, meron kasi isang tower dyan. So, kahit hindi naman Enchanted Kingdom, meron din naman sa Star City. So merong tower dyan, Star City, and then meron parang mga chairs, no, sa paikot. May mga chairs dyan. Yan, may mga chairs. May mga chairs. Tapos, yung mga tao, nakaupo sa chair. Yeah! Nakaupo sila sa chair. Tapos, merong grills dyan, or parang grills. Siyempre, may harang. Okay? Tapos, merong kuya dyan na operator. Okay? Sa machine. Tapos, ang nangyayari is, nag-up, and, tataas muna yung chair, and then, biglang niyang papatayin yung control, biglang bababa yung chair. So, ginagawa niya yun, parang naiiwan yung kaluluwa mo doon sa ere. Naiiwan yung kaluluwa mo sa ere. So, ganun yung feeling. So, syempre, hindi lang man nervous yun. Every time kasi na umaangat ka at bumababa ka, you feel light. Okay, so parang ang gaan. Actually, it was Einstein, or I don't know, maybe Einstein before, who made a similar comment. Sabi naman niya, Einstein, so kung siya daw magpapatihulog, for example, isang building, okay, at siya yung kanina, then nagpatihulog siya, okay, tapos for example, masyadong mataas yung building, no, tapos siguro mga 1 hour pa bago siya mahulog. So, ibig sabihin 1 hour siyang nakasuspend sa ere. So ang comment kasi dyan ni Einstein is, kapag ikaw yan, saka may kasama kang gamit, for example, isang malaking bag, at parehas kayong nahuhulog sa isang nahuhulog, ang masasabi nyo na lang sa sarili nyo ay kayo ay weightless. Kasi yun talaga yung feeling nyo. Feeling weightless kayo. Yung tipong parang kayo, para kayong, kasing wala talaga kayong bigat. Parang tipong ganun. So, yun yung experience nila. And actually, today, ating i-explain or i-debunk natin the reason why you feel weightless. Okay? So, normal force is the force exerted by an object on another object in contact with. Now, going back to the drawing yung kanina, as you can see here, kapag ikaw nakatungtong ka dito, you are exerting a force on the building itself. But dito, wala kang force na mag-exert kasi walang sahig. So that's the reason why you feel weightless, because there is no normal force. Yun lang. Tapos ang usapan, pwede na tayong umuwi. Pero syempre joke lang yan, hindi ganun yan. So as shown in figure 1A, so the floor exerts a force on a block. So may force yan. Kasi if the object, example dito sa object, if the object is heavier than the surface or the floor, ang mangyayari lulubog. Okay, so maganda example siguro, no, hanap tayo sa YouTube. Sana mabilis ang internet. YouTube. Okay, so this one is the example, no, kapag yung object na hinihila mo is mas mabigat kaysa dun sa surface. Yan! Kita nyo yung crack. Yan. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so okay na yan. Tapos na. So, ganun yung reason. Okay, so ang object mo, if the object that you have here is heavier than the surface, so it means that the surface cannot sustain or support the weight object. So normal force is already mas malaki na yung weight ng object kaysa sa normal force. So kapag inclined naman ng object, okay, so ibang usapan naman kapag naka-incline yung object natin. Okay, so kung maalala nyo, ang turo ko sa inyo dati sa first videos is ang weight ng object ay laging nakaturo yan 90 degrees nakaturo yan 90 degrees. Lagi 90 degrees yan. So yan ang weight ng object. Whereas the normal force is always perpendicular the surface. Okay, so yun ang normal force. Alright. So nakadepende yan. So, since this is pababa, no, isa lang naman na magiging reaction yan, the object will move on this direction. Okay? So maraming scenario pwede mangyari dyan. It's either the object or the block will slide to this direction, okay, or it will stay in place. So, it will stay in place later, explain natin mamaya sa friction. So, the normal force vanishes once the object is no longer in contact with the surface. Kaya nasabi ko sa inyo kanina. So, determine the magnitude. You can always use the second law of motion, which is summation of forces is equivalent to the mass times the acceleration. So, let us consider this object, the surface. Okay. Example, this one. So, ito. For example, ito yung force due to gravity. So, this is the ground and this is the object, alright, and this object has a mass. So anything has a mass will exert a force, and that's gonna be the force due to gravity, and this is basically same as the weight of the object. Okay, and that weight of the object is equivalent to the mass of the object times the gravitational due to gravity, which is constant. And the normal force of an object always exert perpendicular to the surface. So that's a normal force. Okay. So what happens when another mass is added on top of the object? It's very interesting. Okay. So what if merong pinatong na maliit na object dito? Okay. So ano yung mangyayari? Okay. So taking a look at this example, isa lang naman ang pwedeng mangyari dyan. Yung weight nito ay magsasama. So, kung ito ay weight mass 1, ito naman ay mass 2. So, i-combine nyo na lang yan. So, magiging combined forces yan. So, the force due to gravity, or basically the weight of the two objects combined, or the total, is equivalent to the mass 1 plus hindi yata pabot. And that is mass 1 plus mass 2 multiplied both sides by the gravity. So, i-combine mo lang kasi yung masses. Basically, the same. So, basically, the same with normal force then. So, the normal force, which is Fn, is equivalent to the mass due to weight. Mass 1 plus mass 2 times the g. Okay? So, yun lang po yun. Since we are talking about objects in stationary, so ibig sabihin hindi gumagalaw. But, if the objects move, okay, this is already not equal to 0. Kasi meron ng movement eh. Remember, the force is equivalent to the mass times acceleration. Now, since acceleration natin is 0, since stationary yan, therefore, magiging summation of forces is equal to 0. So, draw an arrow to show the direction of the normal force and the gravitational force natin. Oh, sorry. Copy. Okay. Stop in. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, so kanina, dito sa unang position niya, so the object will go down, therefore the normal force is like this. Okay, that's a normal force. Here, the same thing, normal force here, but here, the normal force is here, and the normal force is basically the same as the weight. Here, same thing, normal force, normal force. Okay, so ganun lang. So, tendency dito, if you inspect this one, okay, so since the normal force is basically the same as the weight, obviously, it will, I mean, kung stationary yan, kung naka-stationary yung object niya yan, ay mahuhulog yan. Ibang kaso yan kapag gumagalaw. And that will be explained on the next lessons in dynamics. So, bakit? What makes object, okay, don't fall kahit ganyan ang posisyon nila. So, 3 kg physics book is resting on top of the table. What is the magnitude of the normal force inserted by the table on the book? Okay, so the summation of the forces is MA, and since this is stationary, so ang ating A is 0 since stationary, therefore our summation of forces is 0. And the summation of forces are all the forces within consideration. So we have, for example, in this object, we have the weight of the object, which is W, and we have the normal force, which is N. Therefore, everything that goes up is positive and everything that goes down is negative. So, plus the normal force minus weight is equals to 0. Alright. So, we are looking for the magnitude of the normal force. So, positive normal force is equals to W. And that is basically mg, and that is the mass of the object is 3 times 9.81. So, so that's 29.43. So the normal force is equivalent to 29.43 newtons. Alright. Next slide. So, this is one very interesting problem. So, actually, lumabas siya sa board exam ko. So, the question is, what will happen to the weighing scale, okay, if the elevator suddenly stops or suddenly accelerates going up, or, for example, try ko na lang. Alright. Okay. So, for example, nakatali yan. Siyempre, suspended naman talaga ng pulley system ang isang elevator eh. So, meron niyang pulley dyan. Okay. Na nakadikit sa isang malaking motor. Okay. Nakakonect yan sa kuryente. So, yun yun. So, this is the weighing scale. Now, ang question kasi sa akin is, what will happen to the weighing scale if the cable ay naputol? So, technically speaking, if you have your imagination with you, ikaw, yung elevator, at yung apple, at yung weighing scale, ay automatic na bababa. Okay? So, what will happen to the weighings? What will happen? Ano yung makikita mo sa timbangan? Okay? Yun ang question. Okay, so basically, if you're going to fall on that, the weight that you're going to exert on the weighing scale will become 0, because you already are weightless in this sense. You are weightless in this sense because you no longer have a normal force. So yun lang ang sagot. Okay, so kapag naputol yung wire. Now, what if? Okay, so straight pa lang yan, no? So, what if biglang umangat yung elevator? So, ibig sabihin, mag-accelerate yung elevator pataas. Okay, so what will happen to the weighing scale? Okay, so these are kind of interesting here, but to answer that question, syempre, empirical tayo. So the summation of forces is equivalent to MA. Okay, question, magiging 0 ba yung MA? No, because you already are moving. You have an acceleration here, and that is the acceleration that you are looking for here. Alright. Now, so summation of forces, so okay, so ito. So meron tayong, huwag niyo papansinin yung apple. Hindi naman walang kinalaman yung apple. So, kung consider niyo lang ay yung sarili mo at yung forces sa weighing scale. Now, yung weighing scale na yan, mag-react lang yan sa mga forces na magiging pababa. Tama. Okay. So, so the first one is the normal force. And then, going up. So, normal force is exerted going up. And then weight of the object, your weight is gonna be the mass times the acceleration due to gravity, or your weight. Okay, ano pa ba? Equals to MA. So the normal force will be normal force. Aangat kasi, no? So, lahat ang pataas ay positive, lahat ang pababa ay negative. So, kukontra siya. So, pababa talaga yung weight mo. You accelerate. So, weight is equivalent to... Okay, so that's your weight. So, alright, so if you're going to move this, look at to the other side. If you're going to move this on 1, and Fn minus MA, okay, and then normal force is weight plus MA. Okay, so you know reason about why you will feel greater heavy, because the normal force is already greater than before, because that the normal force that you feel is actually your weight plus the acceleration or the movement upward. So yun yung reason kung bakit you feel heavy. That's why the weighing scale will register a heavier kung bakit magiging mas malaki yung weight mo using a weighing scale, because basically the normal force, okay, again, di ba si normal force ang bida dito? Because the normal force is actually the combine of your weight and the movement. Okay, so ano mangyayari naman sa weighing scale kapag mas magaan or biglang bumaba yung elevator? Okay, ano mangyayari sa weighing scale? So, looking at the formula kanina, nabura. Looking at the formula a while ago, so the normal force is the weight, your weight plus the movement. The movement. So basically, if you are going down, okay, so sumusunod yung weighing scale, sumusunod din yung bigat mo. So basically speaking, the normal force you are experiencing is already less than sa pababa. So you feel lighter. Kaya nga kapag naputol itong cable, magiging you feel exactly the way as you should be. For example, kapag nakita putol yung cable na yan, so you're basically the same as your weight. So you feel like the normal force is the same as your weight, and that is normal force minus your weight is equals to 0. So the dimension of forces is equivalent already to 0, and that is the reason why you feel weightless when you are falling. So that's the reason. So I hope that's clear. So ang lagi lang titingnan, yung feeling ng bigat is always related to the normal force. Alright. So next slide. So let's talk about friction now. So friction is something that is very interesting because this can either be your friend or your enemy. Okay, so I remember my phone, yung medyo may pagkamadulas kasi yung cellphone ko. Pag dumulas yun sa kamay ko, basag yun kapag nahulog. So goodbye. Goodbye, iPhone. So, yun ang reason kung bakit yung iba nagko-quote sila na medyo mga may pagka-matte. Okay, may pagka-matte finish. Okay, may magka-matte. So, may pagka-matte yan, ibig sabihin yun ay rough. Okay, so, so may mga question kasi dyan the glass, usually kasi mga phones natin is mostly made of glass. And we all know that glass is slippery when wet. So, isa sa mga hula ko kasi dyan kung bakit ginagawa nilang glass yan, hindi naman talaga dahil sa premium looking yan. Hindi dahil gusto lang nilang panahulog yung cellphone mo, kapag pangit na yung cellphone mo tabasag na, bubili ka na ng bago. Yun na siguro yung isa sa mga reason. Okay, so again, friction can either be your enemy or your friend. So, friction can allow us, friction allows us to grab or grip objects. So we can, without friction, okay. For example, this is you. Then, example, this is you. Kung walang friction between your feet or your shoes and your ground, basically you're going to split like this. Okay, split like this, and then yun. Because it's slippery. So friction is your friend in terms of this. In terms of walking, standing, so friction is your friend. But in terms of other stuff like maybe machines that works like this, may mga belts and all, friction is an enemy because friction creates heat, and we all know that heat is wasted energy. Okay, wasted energy. Moving forward, so there are two kinds of frictional forces. Okay, so nakita niyo yung sa aking Moodle Cloud. Ay, Moodle. Wala, bagal talaga. So, kung nakita yung Moodle Cloud ko, parang ganito. Yan. So, ito yung kinetic friction. So, gumagalaw siya kahit yung friction. Static friction is hindi mo talaga mapapagalaw at all. So, yun. So, we have two kinds of friction. So, we have static friction and kinetic friction. So, for example, this is your surface and this is your block. If the block did not move, then it is static friction. Because the friction that is being exerted by the surface is, for example, this is the frictional static forces. Because the friction that is being exerted by the surface to the block is actually equal to the force itself, the normal force. But it's not really equal. May formula yan. What basically saying here is that the frictional force is directly proportional to the normal force. So the normal force again is the upward like this, and this is due to the surface that is being the normal force is actually the force that keeps the block from floating or from going down. So since nakasuspend naman yan, supported by the slide itong object natin, the normal force is always the thing that's keeping the block in place, and that surface has a frictional force, and that frictional force is directly proportional to the normal force. Alright, and since this is proportionality constant, we can always interpret it using like this. So when you convert proportionality constant or symbol to an equality sign, you will always use something or a multiplier to the left side. And this, my friend, okay, ito na yung mu. And that mu is the dimensionless quantity symbol as the coefficient of friction. So, the coefficient of friction can either be a static friction or a kinetic friction. Okay, so again, so, as I was saying, that's static friction. So, pwede rin naman maging kinetic friction or FK. Pwede rin naman maging Fk is equals to mu F normal force. So, ganun din naman. Same thing. So, friction force, static force, lahat sila nakabase sa frictional force. Sa normal force, sorry. So, yun na yun. Sabi ko na dyan. So, if you're going to press a physics book, your book, okay. So, technically speaking, this is the wall and this is the book. Okay. You're going to force like this. Alright? Wait lang. If you're going to exert a force like this, basically, it's like saying that your force, a force applied, plus the problema kasi, this is gonna be the normal force. While the object, the mass of the object is going down. So this is the weight. So, ganun yun. So, what is the direction of the friction force exerted by the wall on the book? Therefore, the frictional force that is being exerted is against the weight. So, this is the frictional force or the friction. I don't know, this is gonna be a static one. A static one. Friction or static. So, if you're going to draw the field body diagram, so this is the force that you're going to apply. And this is the normal force, and this is the weight of the object, and we have an enemy which is a frictional force, static force. Ganun yan. So, the free body diagram is actually looks like this. So, delete ko na lang. So, free body diagram. So, this is the frictional force. And this is your weight. This is the normal force. And this is your force applied. Okay? So, so this is the free body diagram. So next slide. So can you draw the free body diagram for the object inclined plane illustrated in figure 1? Okay, so let's try. Alrighty. Okay, so so this will be the weight of the object. Weight is equals to mg. Okay, and this is the normal force. Okay, so draw the free diagram of the subject inclined plane. Obviously, guys, so this is pababa, so we're going to expect that there should be a force or there should be a movement, and that movement is indicated by this force, which is ma. Okay, kung yung force or frictional force, if the frictional force is actually greater than if the frictional static friction is greater than the normal force here, the object will remain at rest. So yun lang yung ibig sabihin nun. So next slide. So a block is attached to a spring as shown. So what if the block is in equilibrium? Okay, so equilibrium means that the summation of forces is 0. So if the block is in equilibrium, what is the reading in the scale of the scale in newtons? Okay, so medyo may pagka-tricky ito dahil ang object ay naka-inclined. Therefore, we have 30 degrees here. And this is our block. Okay? Wait lang. Kaya ko na lang. Okay, so this is 30. And we have an object here being supported by a rope. Therefore, since this is supported by a rope, we have a tension here. Okay? So we have a weight of an object going down, equals to mg. So since this is in equilibrium, therefore, ang ating direction dito, which is ma, this is equivalent to 0. Okay, and our normal force, don't forget our normal force here. We have a normal force, Fn. Okay. Alright, so what is the reading of the scale in newtons? So we have a 30 degrees inclination here. Now if we're going to zoom this in, okay, so that actually is using the same similar triangles. So this is, wait lang. So similar triangles rule. So this is 30 degrees, this is also 30 degrees, right? So, so summation of forces is equal to 0. So the forces that we have here is going up, which is a normal force, minus the weight. Okay? So force and weight is equal to 0. So the normal force that we have here is the mass of the object times normal force times g. So the weight of an object, so times a, acceleration, what's going to be tension, sorry. So we also have a tension here. So the tension, medyo tricky, no? Kasi tension is going to the right. So also have a 30 degrees here. And we have 30 degrees here. Okay, so pwede na sabihin na to the right, no? Going to the left, everything towards the left. So, okay, medyo tricky ito. Now, since remember yung yung previous video about dito, yung sa vectors, we can also apply to this one. So, using this approach here, we can say that the right here, uh, 30 degrees. Alright, so normal force is 30 degrees here. Therefore, we're saying is that the object Fn, so the normal force is mg, let's say mg. So okay, so ito muna, we're going to collect all the forces along the x-axis and we're going to collect all the forces along the y-axis. So that's what we're going to do. Right, so summation of forces along the x-axis first. The first one is we have the normal force. So our normal force multiplied by the angle. Now, the angle that we're looking for is actually operating on the x-axis. Since the movement of the block is only going to the right or going to the left. So we're not considering upward forces here. We're only considering the movement which is going to the x-axis. So we're going to interpret these forces with respect to the x-axis only. So looking at this one, this is the force and we're actually looking for this one. So the relationship that we're going to use is sine. So sine theta. And the object that we are looking for is minus. So the weight multiplied by cosine theta. And since the object is this is the, this is going to the left, so minus, so going to the right, so we are expecting a negative tension equals to 0. Right, so mg. Alright, so the tension that we're looking for here, so the tension is equals to the Fn sine theta minus the weight cosine theta. So tension is equals to the mass, which is 5 sine 30 minus 5 cosine, 30 degrees. Alright, so that's an example, very good example of that one topic. So, um, so, um, so you can always check the online resources on the internet. You know, there will always be so many problems examples in YouTube. Now, if we're going to go back to our Moodle Cloud here, okay, so we're going to learn more of our fictions from the sino nga to ulit? The organic chemistry tutor. Actually, very helpful very helpful ito si organic chemistry tutor. Ang dami ito natuturo sa akin. Ito tutulong sa akin eh. So, so for more stuff or more tutorial about inclined planes, there will always be resources available in the internet, specifically from the organic chemistry tutor. Kasi actually halos naman lahat kinukuha doon. Anyway, so that's it for the video for today, for this week, and really sorry for the backlogs kasi marami tayong ginagawa din. But anyways, do expect a quiz on Friday. Alright, so there will be a quiz on Friday. Expect na there will be a lot of computations there and concepts. So medyo marami talagang computations dito. So that's it for this video, and I hope you learn a lot. So yeah, bye bye.